So today we are making chili for dinner. I've got about 1.5 pounds of ground meat that I have all nice and cooked up in my Dutch we're making chili in my cast iron pan. So it's all done cooking up, and now I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to cut up some peppers and some garlic.
Mommy, look what I got.
And then we're going to cook it. I'm going to drain my meat. Hold on. I'm going to move this over first.
Okay.
All right. Get that off my leg. Thank you. Can you move, please, bud? This is going to be sharp. So I drained out all the meat and then all of the fat off the meat. I'm going to turn my pan back on. I have my sweet peppers that I'm going to cut up and dice nice and fine, and they're going to go right in the pot. We're going to saute them up with some garlic.
Yeah, Mommy, but what about these?
Well, we're going to put them in on a little bit first when you get to get the peppers nice and cut up small. Okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Are you going to eat some of this chili with Mommy? No. You don't even like chili? But that's okay, because Mommy and Daddy like chili, right? So we're going to cut up, it's about the equivalent of 2 green peppers, but I like to mix it up. I like to add a little bit of color to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like color, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yummy, huh?
Yeah.
You need to move. This is a super sharp knife, and I don't want you getting hurt, okay? Thank you. What, bud? We will. We're going to do all of them, okay?
Mom, look.
I cannot look, bud.
No, Mommy, really, look.
Okay, hey, Bill.
What?
Look, Mommy's making chili, and Mommy's recording. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Can you move, honey? Thank you.
That was my brother.
Yes, that is Billy. It's okay. So we're going to cut up the rest of these peppers. You like to help?
Yeah.
All right, can you do me a favor? Do not reach across Mommy when Mommy is cutting with this knife, please. Thank you, because this is super duper sharp, and I don't want anybody getting hurt or losing a finger.
Oh, this is a pepper.
That is a pepper, you're right.
And it's what?
And what color is that?
Orange.
It's orange, right? Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome, Mommy.
We're going to continue cutting this up.
Just gotta do it all. Aren't you going to do some big guys?
I will. I'm going to do some big guys. I just want to cut everything up nice and small, okay?
Ah!
Johnny, you cannot reach across me, okay? I don't want you getting hurt.
But it went like
Right, Mommy can get it. That's okay. So after the peppers are all sauteed up and we add the garlic, we're going to let it cook down for a couple of minutes. And then we are going to add our canned tomatoes and our beef right back to it. We're going to let it cook for maybe about an hour or so. And then we're going to add some of our kidney beans to it. Be a nice, good, hearty chili. It's a little cold outside today. So today, I want to have something that's going to keep it nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like to be warm, Johnny?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you let the dog in, please?
Okay.
I hear her scratching. Thank you. Make sure you give her a treat. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Johnny. Make sure you give her a treat, okay? They love to help me cook, but they don't necessarily always eat everything that I make. We have picky, finicky eaters, right, Johnny? Yeah. All right, watch out. Let me get a spoon so you can start to stir for me, okay? You want to stir with Forky?
No.
No, you want to use this one? All right. I really am hoping that I can get their love for cooking started early, so then in a couple years they can cook me dinner and I can sit back and relax. What do you think? You think that's a good idea, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Whoa.
You all right?
It popped.
You okay?
Yeah, but it didn't pop on me.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it didn't pop.
Yeah.
You gotta stir, honey.
Mommy, don't make it pop on me.
Well, I turned it down, so it shouldn't pop on you again, okay?
Okay.
So I'm using one of my fancy knives, and you never want to scrape with the blade of your knife on a cutting board because it actually dulls the blade, amazingly enough. I did not know that until a couple of months ago. I used to do that all the time and wondered why my knives weren't as sharp as they used to be.
Oh, that's popping a little.
Is it popping just a little bit?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're okay. How much garlic do you think we should use, Johnny?
How about?
How many? I think 3. Does
Yeah,
that
me
sound like a
too.
good number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to try some pepper, Johnny?
So,
Here.
is it hot?
No, it is not hot, I promise. They look like they're hot peppers, but they're not. They're sweet.
How about-
Don't put it in there. If you took a bite of it, you do not put it back in the pot. Did you like it?
No.
No? Okay, put it in the sink then, or in the trash, okay?
Okay.
Which is funny. He likes the ones that are green, but apparently not the ones that are red. Johnny, you put it near my ground meat. That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. Why don't you put it in the trash can, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, is that a good idea? Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
It's just cooking.
It's just cooking? Good. I'm glad it's just cooking.
I just started stirring.
You just started stirring it? Awesome.
Yeah, it just popped.
So what's one of your favorite things to cook with Mommy, bud?
It's chili.
Do you like to help me cook chili?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. I'm glad you
And
like it.
I'm stirring the chili.
And you're stirring the chili. Awesome. Alright, watch out. I'm going to put the rest of the peppers in, and then we're going to put the garlic in, okay?
Okay.
Does that look good so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our handy dandy garlic paste, which is awesome because I don't have to peel it. You just put it in, squish it out, and it's already nice and cut up. And we just kind of push that in there. Oh, that's one down. And how many more do we have to do, Johnny? Remember?
3.
All right, so I did 1, 2 left. Right, good job. Put another one in.
Oh.
All right, stir it up good. I'm gonna make sure it's all nice and incorporated, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll do the last one. One more. All right,
Okay.
last garlic, okay? Put that in. There we go. That looks awesome.
And delicious.
And delicious. Chili.
What's next?
Well, right next, we're just gonna let that cook a little bit, okay? And then we're gonna add the meat back in, and then we're gonna add the tomatoes, and we're just gonna let it cook for like an hour, okay?
Yeah, that's like 1 second. Isn't it?
It's not like 1 second, it's like an hour, but close.
Yeah.
Chili is really good when it's super cold out. It makes you warm all the way up to your toes. Did you know that?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the bottom of your feet.
All the way to the bottom of your feet, yeah. It's nice and hearty, it's nice and filling and yummy, and reminds me of something that my mom used to make when I was little. We would put it on top of macaroni or rice and add cheese, and it was so yummy. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, me and Billy's mom is your mom.
You're right, you and Billy's mom is my mom.
Yeah.
Alright, so now this is all done cooking. We're gonna add the ground meat back, add our tomatoes, and then we're just gonna let it cook, okay?
Yeah.
So let's add the ground meat back in. Ready? Ground meat back in. Awesome. Woohoo! Add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have added more peppers.
Well, maybe Mommy will cut some more up in there. 1 can of diced tomatoes. All right.
So I should I throw it now?
You can stir it more, yes. All right, ready? Another can of diced tomatoes. Woohoo! All right. And then we're gonna add some
Beans.
Now the beans have to come in a little bit later. We're gonna add some chili powder. Give it a little bit of a spice. All right.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna add some chipotle rub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another little bit more of a kick. All right, stir.
And
Stir
then
it up
we're
real
going to
good.
wait and let it cook.
We're gonna let it cook for an hour.
Then we're going to put in something.
We're gonna add some more beans to it. And a little bit more tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be delicious. And we'll be back in about an hour when it's time to add the more ingredients, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, so it's been an hour since we started cooking the chili. I did add 2 cups of water, so we had a little bit more liquid, and in total about 3 tablespoons of chili powder, and then I added some salt and pepper to it as well to give it a little bit more of a spice. Next thing we're gonna do is I've got 2 cans of kidney beans that I'm gonna dump and drain and rinse and get all the salt and preservatives off of it. And then we're gonna add that to our chili, and then it is going to cook for about another hour. Not everybody puts beans in their chili, but it's something that I have done, and my mom used to do when I was little too. And I just think it tastes really good. It gives it a little bit of extra protein and fiber. Then all rinsed out, we're gonna add that to our pot here. And one thing that I learned growing up, my mom and my dad both told me that there are a couple of key things to add to chili. Give me one moment. You can add a couple, there's a couple of different things you can add to it. You can add a little bit of cinnamon to it to give it a little bit more depth and a little bit more heat. Add a little applesauce to it, I think, to make it a little bit sweeter. And then one thing that we always did was add a little bit of chocolate to the chili. It kind of balances out the spice a little bit. So I'm gonna add 2 Hershey Kisses and a little tiny piece of chocolate, and we're gonna mix that in, and then it's gonna cook for about another half an hour, and then it's going to be good to go. It's going to be a nice, delicious, hearty meal that we're gonna have leftovers for a couple of days. All right, and I'll let you see the finished product once it's done, and then that is what we are going to have for dinner tonight. It's gonna be awesome. So this is our final product. Chili took about 2 hours to make and looks wonderful. So I've got that. I've got some freshly cooked rice. I added that to my bowl with a little bit of Parmesan cheese or cheddar cheese on top, and it is going to be one amazing dinner. If you need a recipe, I can type one up and add it to my video. Have a great day.